It's a new year, a new season, and we are underway.
Really dominating fashion here today is going to win.
2, 3, 4 for the final time.
Win number 1 on the season, only just barely.
He is going to win here at the NOFSRL Speedway.
Wins the Emerson Electric 100K.
Gonna be Igor Moretto's gonna eke it out.
Cup Series champion is Shane Lake in the number 15.
Welcome to the NOFSRL.
Bright Lights Big City plays host to the third race of the third season of the Cabela's Cup Series. We're here in Fontana, California at the Auto Club Speedway for this, the Intuit 400. 42 going to take on this 2-mile, 14-degree banked super speedway for 40 laps with the 40 full-timers and the 2 unchartered drivers of Justin Zeidel and Nick Martins, who advanced to the main qualifying session yesterday from unchartered qualifying, and they will be going for their first win in the Cabela's Cup Series in their debuts here at Auto Club. Meantime, Sophia Fragniti is starting on the pole position alongside Andrew Williams, and we're just about set to get this race started. It's going to be a good one here at Auto Club. Let's go down trackside and get it started. And the engines fire here at Auto Club. 42 going to roll off here. Sophia Fragniti on the pole alongside the 27 of Andrew Williams. In row 2, we find Trey Wright in the 90 alongside RJ Rosero in the 13. In row 3, we find Justin Zeidel, the 54 unchartered driver, alongside the 07 of Brad Crawford. In row number 4, we find Charlie Davenport in the 19, alongside the 1 of Christian Vargas. Rounding out the top 10 is Eric Monaco and Keegan Thompson. And we'll scroll through the rest of your field here. Benny Watson, the 53, starting in the 13th position. Driver who won the Daytona 500. And he's looking to have another strong night for that Team Velocitar number 53 Patron Mustang. And through the rest of the field, back here we're going to find Samet Ozgen in the 83. Starting on the outside of Dan Park. He comes in as the defending winner here. He won at Auto Club, or Homestead rather, and he comes into Auto Club looking to go back-to-back. Samet Ozgen's a good driver. He has plenty of experience here in the Cabela's Cup Series. And while he went Season 2 without a victory, Samet Ozgen's a guy that can get up to the front, look for Super Sweep, be strong here at Auto Club. But the pace car comes down. We're ready to get this race started. Sophia Fragniti and Andrew Williams bringing the field down, waiting for the flag to fly. It's waving. The Intuit 400 is underway here in Southern California. Down the front stretch and to the line, Andrew Williams will lead lap number 1 here at Auto Club Speedway. On to lap number 2, Williams with the low line into 1. Fragniti goes a little high. Davenport on the low line. He's going to go for the second position and 5 wide behind, and the caution is out. Darren Arnsdorf and Dan Park getting together. They look like they're the only ones. Maybe Nathan Smith even too, but we'll take a look at the replay in a second as they're racing around to the caution flag. A quick yellow here at Auto Club. Back to the line, Andrew Williams in the 27 leads ahead of Sophia Fragniti, RJ Rosero, Charlie Davenport, and Trey Wright in the 90. I was worried that was going to happen with the 5 wide that was going on deep in the field. Auto Club's groove is wide, and everyone was taking full advantage of that fact. I almost wonder if someone went wide and squeezed up into the wall is what caused that accident with Darian Arnsdorf and Dan Park. A lot of damage to those cars. I don't think we're going to see any of the leaders come down onto the pit road here because the cycle is 22 to 25 laps, especially with this race just starting. Given if this race goes caution-free from now, we could still go to lap 22 to 25 and have the cycles there and hopefully not have to worry about anything else at that point. But last year's Auto Club race, or last season's Auto Club race, was wild. And this is a shorter race, but it's the same track. It's not the same version of the track we used. So hopefully this will end up being a cleaner race than last season. That's what we're hoping for. But off to a bit of a rocky start here with Dan Park and Darren Arnsdorf getting into that outside wall. And I thought Nathan Smith was in it, but I don't see any damage on that 84, so he might be good. Anyway, as the field paces under this first caution, let's go back and take a look at what happened to bring it out. And watching from overhead going into turn 1, it's the infamous California squeeze, as Matt Tuck would say. Dan Park squeezing Darian Arnsdorf into the outside wall, and around they go. Nathan Smith right there just slightly taps Darian Arnsdorf, but not enough to hurt him. He's definitely going to be able to go on. It looked like Arnsdorf and Park got their damage hammered out for the most part, but we'll see if they can indeed remain competitive after this incident. Let's take a look at another angle. So here they come at full speed going off into the turn. Park squeezing Arnsdorf into the wall. They clip the safer barrier, and around they go, but no, nothing extreme. A pretty tame accident to kick off the Intuit 400, but very early. Hopefully it is not a tone setter for the race. But anyway, the track is clear and we are good to go. So let's head to the restart here at Auto Club Speedway. And we're back with your live picture here at Auto Club. Andrew Williams leads Sophia Fragniti, RJ Rosero, Charlie Davenport, and Trey Wright, the top 5, followed by Justin Zidell, Eric Monaco, Daisy Johnson, Kip Silverpoint, and Christian Vargas. That rounds out the top 10 after an early incident here at Auto Club Speedway with Darian Arnsdorf and Dan Park getting into the outside wall, doing the California squeeze right down into turn number 1. Nathan Smith got a slight piece, but nothing major. Everyone going to continue on, and the green flag is back out. We're back racing here at the Auto Club Speedway. A fairly even jump off the restart for Sophia Fragniti and Andrew Williams, but Fragniti is going to look to the inside of that 27. Andrew Williams, though, is going to get the run off the top side and keep the lead by a sizable margin over the 38. Here comes Charlie Davenport looking to the inside of that number 13 Toyota, and to the inside he'll come. They're going to go side by side for third place. Field staying mostly straight throughout the field. We saw 5 wide right off the start. That's product of the double file start. But nothing getting that wide now, so hopefully we won't have to worry about any more incidents for at least until pit cycles. Of course, we hope we can go caution-free to the end of this race and only have that one caution. Last week at Homestead went caution-free. It was the first ever oval race that has gone caution-free in the Cabela's Cup Series, points paying wise. So I thought we might get lucky and have that here with Auto Club, but the early incident has broken that from happening. It's kept that from happening, but hopefully it'll be a clean one to the end here. Meantime, Andrew Williams leading Sophia Fragniti, RJ Rosero, Charlie Davenport, Trey Wright, the top 5. Charlie Davenport's going to look to the inside of Rosero, who's going to slip wide going into turn 3. It doesn't look like he might get the outside line off, though. Davenport's all by himself down low, and we know that outside is quick on the straightaways. Well, typically. But they stayed pretty well even down the front stretch that time, off into turn 1. Trey Wright's going to slip way wide in turn 1 and 2. He's going to lose a ton of positions there. Eric Monaco gets by on the inside. He's bringing his teammate Owen Miles with him. So we have 2 Dodges in the top 5, 2 Fords and 1 Toyota. Chevrolet taking a bit of a back seat right now. The highest one on the track, Christian Vargas in the 1. He sits in 9th place in that full frontal motorsports Cinevis Chevrolet. Already a quarter of the way done with the Intuit 400. The first 5 cars are trying to stretch away from Eric Monaco, who's kind of all by himself right now. But Owen Miles in the 25, his teammate and team owner, trying to catch up to him. And for second place, Charlie Davenport going to look down low of Sophia Fragniti down the front stretch. And he might have the low line going into 1. Oh, RJ Rocero's going to try to make it 3 wide. Into turn 1 they go. And Fragniti's going to make that outside line work. Here comes Daisy Johnson in behind the 15. Will she have a chance to make something happen? Looking way low off into 3, but not going to be close enough to make a move. Meanwhile, Andrew Williams says, guys, keep it up. Coming to start lap 13 here at Auto Club Speedway. Andrew Williams has led all the laps so far in this race. Of course, expecting a pit cycle around lap 22 to 25. That's when the range is. So, and hopefully we could go to the end here and have a clean race for the rest of this. Meantime, looks like Owen Miles is finally going to get to the inside of his teammate Eric Monaco. Brad Stover in behind him in that Buck Racing number 48. Kip Silverpoint working her way back up there in that 68 for Ace Motorsports. The teammate Ryan Durrani is not having a fairly spectacular race right now. Let's see him on the standings. He's in 20th right now. As Silverpoint slid up, going through turn 1 and 2, almost had a wreck happen there. Owen Miles stayed off of her, very lucky there as she slid up. Did not have a good corner there. And for the race lead, not quite. Andrew Williams is going to hold off Sophia Fragniti for now. But will she make a move going off into turn number 1 with Charlie Davenport in tow? And yes, she will. Pole sitter to the inside. And she's going to make it work. Sophia Fragniti back to the lead. But Andrew Williams is not going to give it up easy, though. Coming back on that outside, he might have the nose advantage going into 3. Not quite. It's still to the 38. But Andrew Williams still fighting on the top side. And he's going to slip back now. He might even lose the position to RJ Rocero. Never mind, Rocero's by himself on the inside. Andrew Williams will hold on to second, but that's the first lap that anyone except Andrew Williams has led in this race. And Williams is trying to make sure that that's the only one. Down the back stretch, headed for turn number 3. Fragniti still leading Andrew Williams side by side for third. RJ Rocero is going to hold on to it ahead of Charlie Davenport. And Brad Stover is going to look to the inside of both Daisy Johnson and Davenport, but he is going to lose ground with Eric Monaco and Kip Silverpoint all around him. Silverpoint, the defending Scott's National Series champion. That rookie is having an excellent night so far here at Auto Club. Inside the top 10 for the time being, but in jeopardy of falling out of it with Christian Vargas and Nathan Stapleton right there as Owen Miles went by. Dodge having a fairly good night as well. got the 27, the 19, the 55, the 25, the 68, all inside the top 10. Half of the top 10 are Dodges. So they are fast so far. Chevy taking a bit of a back seat right now. Goes Ford, Dodge, Ford, Toyota, Dodge. The top 5 with a Ford and a Dodge right there. The highest Chevrolet, Nathan Stapleton, in the 10th position. He's going after Owen Miles in the 25. Andrew Miller looking to split the middle there in between the 97 and 25. And that will knock Chevrolet out of the top 10 for the moment, but no longer as Nathan Stapleton gets back on by. But not entirely. They're side by side, headed for turn number 3. And the sense of urgency has got to be getting higher here. You want to be up towards the front of the field for when this pit cycle happens, because if you get a good pit stop, if you're up at the front of the field, you're going to be at the front of the field once cycles wrap up. So everyone's just trying the hardest they can to get up there and catch the 38 and 27, who are still nose to tail. Andrew Williams is waiting and biding his time. He may even just be waiting for cycles here. Never mind, he looks to the inside of Sophia Fragniti, side by side down the backstretch and into 3. Just a handful of laps away from pit cycles. Andrew Williams is going to take his Logan Sport number 27 back to the lead in the Intuit 400. And looks like he's going to clear that 38. Who's going to come back on the outside with a bit of a push going off into 1. But is going to slide wide. We'll watch from overhead. Looks like Williams is going to complete the pass after all. Daisy Johnson has snuck her way up to the 3rd position. Brad Stover to 4th. RJ Rosero to 5th. Fragniti tried to take a look there going into 3, but missed the turn entirely. Or is Williams coming down the pit road? He is. So we are seeing pit cycles happen right now. Keegan Thompson, Ryan Durrani coming down, Alexander Rowe, Brad Crawford, Josiah Robinson, Nick Martins, Trey Smith, Benny Watson, Ben Crouch, Sebastian Kukulon, Roy Ribbleton, Mitchell Collins, Jacob Thibodeau, Nathan Smith, and Darian Arnsdorf, all coming down the pit road. So a big group is going to take the undercut. Who's going to take the overcut here? Is this going to be the middle of the cycle right here? Fragniti looks like she's going to come down. Daisy Johnson's going to stay out. And Daisy Johnson might be the only one of this bunch that does stay out. And indeed. So Johnson's the one that's going to risk with the overcut here. Was 3rd before the cycle started. And Andrew Williams with a huge lead off the pit road. He was in that first group. Sophia Fragniti was not. She's coming down now with that second group. Will Andrew Williams beat her around? Daisy Johnson just now coming onto the pit road. And now this group already coming off the pit road. Sophia Fragniti in jeopardy of losing that position to Brad Stover, and she will. But is the undercut going to work for Andrew Williams, who's trying to catch back up? Around the outside he goes, and Brad Stover is first right now, unless Daisy Johnson can beat them out. She is still on the pit road, coming around turn 4 this time. And she might beat them out, actually. It's going to be close here. I think Stover's coming too fast, though, for Johnson to hold on to the lead. Into turn 1. Johnson still trying to get up to speed. Brad Stover's going to go around her. Brad Stover to the race lead here at Auto Club. With 16 laps to go this next time by, Andrew Williams has the 48 in his sights. Brad Stover trying to hold on to this one for his first win. Andrew Williams going for his first. Daisy Johnson, RJ Rosero, and Sophia Fragniti all going for their first in the top 5. Charlie Davenport has won in the Cabela's Cup Series, but in a duel, not in a points-paying race. Boy, this is going to be a good finish here as Andrew Williams has caught Brad Stover. 15 laps to go this next time by here at Auto Club. Pit cycle's over, and unless we get a caution, nothing else is going to get in the way. This is going to be a race to the end. Williams right on the back side of the 48. He's going to try the slingshot going off into turn number 1. He's going to want to make it quick. He doesn't want the 38 to catch him, and he is going to make it quick. Andrew Williams right on by to the race lead. Can't be doing that too much, though. They have a 1.82 second gap back to Sophia Fragniti, but that definitely looks like it's closing even without them going at it. RJ Rosero 4th, Daisy Johnson 5th, Keegan Thompson working his way inside the top 10 in that 46. With Nathan Stapleton next to him, they're flying the banner for Chevrolet. Up front, it's a Dodge and Ford show. Williams in the Dodge, Stover in the 48 Ford in the second position, trying to get back around Andrew Williams for the race lead. 13 to go this time by, and Daisy Johnson in behind is making a move on RJ Rosero. Looked like was almost going to get a 2-for-1 special there going through turn 3 and 4. Almost got Sophia Fragniti as well. Meanwhile, up ahead, Stover looked like he may have overdriven the corner a bit. A big lead for Andrew Williams right now. Brad Stover's going to try to regroup and catch back up to him. No lap traffic's going to get in the way. This is going to be an all-out duel, and they are pulling away from the 38, by the way. Was 1.82 a couple laps ago. Now is 2.35 seconds back to third place. So they may not even have to worry about that group. Andrew Williams trying to hold on to the lead, and they closed in a little bit from third there. 2.35 to 2.20. There's plenty of laps to catch them, but will they do it? I don't know. It's going to be close. Brad Stover looked like he was going to make a move there going through turn 1 and 2. Backed out of it, pulled back in line behind the 27. Will he be able to make a move this time by coming off of turn number 4? Down the front stretch, he's going to take a look. And not quite going to get down low just yet. Now he will. To the inside, going into 1, he takes his Mustang. And Williams goes wide, but he's going to try to make it work anyway. It's not going to work. Brad Stover back to the lead here at Auto Club with 11 laps to go. Williams going to slingshot on the inside, though, and try to take it back away from Stover. And he makes it look easy. But the shuffling going on. Look who's closing in. Sophia Fragniti, Daisy Johnson, RJ Rosero, and the whole bunch. The difference 1.96 last time by. Now 1.45 as they're still shuffling up ahead. Brad Stover back to the lead. If they keep doing this, they are in trouble. And they're going to be in some serious trouble because they stayed side by side. So Sophia Fragniti is definitely going to close in. And they're still going to be side by side coming out of corner number 4. Andrew Williams really making that outside line work on Brad Stover, who's trying to get that inside to work, and it's just not right now. Now inside a second is the 38 of Sophia Fragniti. Andrew Williams going to slide up the track, and Brad Stover will go back to the race lead here at Auto Club with 8.5 laps to go. Down the backstretch, headed for turn 3. Andrew Williams going to close in again. We'll watch for the gap to third, though. It might be under a half second now. It was .99 last time by, and you can see them in view. .69 behind now. The top 5 all within a second of each other. Eric Monaco in 6th. Maybe he even has a shot at this thing. He's going to have to drive his 55 hard and into the outside wall. Justin Zidell in the 54 scraping it down. He will fall back. Meantime, up front, Andrew Williams back to the lead. And Daisy Johnson is going for third on Sophia Fragniti. It's not going to happen. The outside on the straightaway will propel Sophia Fragniti back on by. 7 laps to go here in the Intuit 400. Brad Stover closing back in on the 27. Sophia Fragniti trying to go from the pole to the race victory. Has barely been up front all race long and is trying to rebound for her first career win. The top 3 all going for their first win. And a big bump and run from Sophia Fragniti on Brad Stover. 48 falls back, but Andrew Williams pulling away big time. That is exactly what he wanted to see. But will he be able to hold on to that sizable lead? Sophia Fragniti is already closing in, and Daisy Johnson there on the low line. Side by side with Brad Stover for the 3rd position. Fragniti gonna look down low. Andrew Williams guards the inside. Don't know if the 38 closed in or not. 5 laps to go this time. And we'll watch the gap. .39 last time. .24 this time. So definitely the 38 closed in. But will she be able to get around Andrew Williams? Or will this be Andrew Williams' first win? Nobody in this top 6 has ever won a Cabela's Cup Series race. And they're all under a blanket battling for this race win. 4 laps to go this time. Brad Stover is going to get back by the 38. Side by side for 3rd. Daisy Johnson down low on Fragniti. Stover is going to be left to chase down Andrew Williams with 4 laps to go. Off into turn 1 once again. Stover's closing in. He's there. Through turn 2. Down the back straightaway. He's going to look down low on Andrew Williams. He'll pull back in line, get in the draft, and now he'll try the slingshot going off into 3. Will this be the end of the 27? Stover had to get out of the gas for whatever reason. Andrew Williams back on by. 3 laps to go this time. 3 Mustangs chasing the Dodge of Andrew Williams. Sophia Fragniti is going to look on the inside of Brad Stover. That could slip them back, but it's not going to. Through turn 2. Down the back stretch. Andrew Williams is trying to hold everyone at bay now. Brad Stover is going to get back on by for 2nd. It'll be side by side for 3rd between the 38 and the 15. But Brad Stover's right there on the back of the 27 of Andrew Williams. 2 laps to go here at Auto Club. Under a 1/10 of a second. The gap 1st to 2nd. On the low line through turn 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway. Will Stover make a move? He will. He's going to look to the inside in turn 3. Andrew Williams going to try to make that outside work. He's going to just barely, but they're side by side off of turn number 4. Back to the white flag. One more time around Auto Club Speedway. Brad Stover, Andrew Williams, or will it be someone else? Stover down low. Andrew Williams trying to squeeze him down. All along the top side, still side by side. Half a lap to go. Williams trying to get the push, the dive into turn 3. Stover trying to hang on the inside. A little dirt being kicked up ahead, but nothing that's going to get in the way of the battle for the lead. Side by side off the turn. Williams will stretch away. Andrew Williams is going to win the Intuit 400 at the Auto Club Speedway for Logan Sport and Dodge. How about that? May have been a bit of an anticlimactic ending. It looked like Brad Stover had its shot to get on by. But in a repeat of last week's finish, the outside line works off the final corner, and Andrew Williams, the beneficiary this time, grabs his first Cabela's Cup Series race victory here in Southern California, in Bright Lights Big City, in the Intuit 400. Down the pits he'll come. Trey Smith looked like he may have had trouble there at the end. That may have been the dust we saw getting kicked up. He's on the pit road. And only a couple cars, only one car unable to finish this race. Stephen Colon with a valve problem for whatever reason. For whatever happened to that 98, it's resulted in a last place for him. But let's take a look at your finishing results. Andrew Williams wins ahead of Brad Stover, Daisy Johnson, Sophia Fragniti, Eric Monaco, RJ Rosero, Alexander Rowe, Ryan Durrani, Charlie Davenport, and Nathan Stapleton. That's your top 10. Owen Miles, Keegan Thompson, Andrew Miller, Justin Zeidel, Ben Grurich, your defending Cabela's Cup Series champion, Kanan Baylor, Benny Watson, Will Parrish, Nick Martins, and Samit Oskin round out the top 20. Samit Oskin, defending winner, bringing home another top 20 finish there. That's pretty good for the 83 team. Scrolling through the rest of the field here, you'll see only one driver finishing a lap down. I guess he wasn't completely out of the race. But whatever happened to Trey Smith there at the end will set him back to 41st. And of course, Darian Arnsdorf and Dan Park involved in the incident early in the race. Dan Park obviously did not quite get that damage hammered out enough. And he finishes 20 and a half seconds off the pace. Justin Zeidel, the highest of the uncharted drivers, the two uncharted drivers, him and Nick Martin. Good job, Justin Zeidel. Look for him to be strong later on if he gets to do another one of these uncharted starts here in the Cabela's Cup Series. So that's going to wrap us up here at Auto Club. Congratulations to Andrew Williams. You are officially a Cabela's Cup Series winner. We'll take a look at your driver standings, your owner standings, and we'll wrap things up here at Auto Club Speedway. And until the next race, y'all have a good one.